I caught this good movie called The Menu, and y'all, there are a lot of very symbolic scenes that are well worth talking about in that film. But today, I wanted to speak about this scene. Okay, now this might be a spoiler for some, but I wanted to talk about this scene because it's a direct representation of what's going on today. Now, as you can see, there are two women here. And the woman that you see clear is a part of the establishment that these other groups of people had pulled up to receive a service. And the woman in the foreground is one of those people. Now, there's about to be a showdown between the two of them here. But what I thought was interesting is after seeing the film up until this point, I was convinced that outside of the smoke screen, because they do that to throw you off from the real message. You know what I'm saying? You got to see beyond the surface level to get the real message. But these two were symbolic representations of two opposite women. All right. And so what you have here is the woman that you see clear is the woman standing for womanhood, the divine feminine. And she is not about to allow the woman who is standing for the product of Babylon to remove her from her position in representation of what a woman should be. All right. Now, there are a number of hints in this movie that establish this, but even in this scene, the verbiage before the bout, it validates what I'm talking about here. And so they had this showdown or whatever. And, you know, what's interesting is the product of Babylon, she kills off the woman who is a representation of like the divine feminine or womanhood. And, you know, y'all, this is a direct representation of the climate of today. You know what I'm saying? The real representations of womanhood is being killed off by the twisted prototype they want you to believe is innocent and right. All right. And that's how they kind of do it with this scene. And, you know, what's also interesting about this movie is if you really understand the woman, her nature, and the power she commands in the community that recognizes her, this woman here that you see clear was a straight representation of that. But they made her dark and weird to mask this truth from you, but it was in plain sight view. But I just wanted to speak on that there, y'all. It's 300.